Did you know that ghost sharks, these mysterious creatures from the depths, are hidden in one of the most unexplored and threatening places on the planet? Imagine a predator moving like a ghost through the impenetrable darkness of the ocean, eluding human eyes and hunting with a chilling precision. And what if I told you that these sharks hold secrets so profound they could change everything you know about life at the bottom of the sea? Don't miss the chance to uncover these mysteries and discover why these elusive beings are crucial for the balance of the ocean depths. Watch now and prepare for a journey that reveals the hidden enigmas and dangers of ghost sharks. Before we continue, check if you are subscribed to the channel. This helps me bring content like this. Imagine yourself in the depths of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches, and everything around is a vast and mysterious abyss of darkness. It is there, in this nearly alien world, that the life of a ghost shark begins, in a manner so different and fascinating that it seems straight out of a science fiction tale. Unlike other sharks that give birth to their young directly or through hard-shelled eggs, the ghost shark starts its journey enclosed in a gelatinous capsule. This protective capsule is a true masterpiece of nature, designed to withstand the crushing pressures of the deep sea and ensure that the tiny shark has a chance of survival. Picture it as a floating nursery, where the pup is safe from predators, hidden within its soft and nearly invisible protection. During this initial phase, the little deep-sea shark takes its time emerging. It spends weeks, even months, developing within this capsule. Each day, it grows. Its body takes shape, its eyes adjust to the complete darkness, and its fins gain strength. It's a slow and silent process, out of human sight and, for the most part, still unknown to science. What is known is that nature has attended to every detail, ensuring that when the ghost shark is ready to venture into the world, it is prepared to face the most hostile environment on Earth, the ocean abyss. When the tiny shark finally breaks free from the capsule, it does not emerge dramatically or quickly. The process is calm, almost delicate, as if it knows that the world outside is dangerous. It silently emerges, leaving the gelatinous capsule behind, and immediately blends into the dark environment around it. Its dark colors and streamlined shape help it camouflage against the ocean floor, making it nearly impossible to see. After all, it is called the ghost shark for a reason. At this point in its life, the young shark already knows instinctively how to behave. It does not need parental care. Its ancestral instincts guide it, showing it how to swim, hunt, and, most importantly, hide. In the depths, being discreet is the key to survival. Its skin is thin and almost translucent, giving it an even more ethereal appearance, and it moves with a supernatural elegance, as if it is floating rather than swimming. This is essential, as any sudden movement could attract the attention of larger predators, such as giant squids or abyssal fish that lurk in the depths searching for an easy meal. The first few weeks outside the capsule are crucial. The small shark quickly learns to feed, hunting small crustaceans and fish that inhabit the ocean floor. Its mouth, still developing, is different from other sharks. Retractable jaws that extend outward and snap up prey suddenly. It may not be the fastest predator in the ocean, but it compensates with precision and patience. In this mysterious environment, the ghost shark does not only have to worry about predators. Extreme conditions also challenge its survival. The pressure of the depths is so intense it would crush any surface-dwelling creature. However, the ghost shark's body has been shaped by evolution to withstand these immense forces. Its skeleton, made mostly of cartilage, is lightweight and flexible, giving it an advantage in a world where physical resilience is everything. As the ghost shark grows, it begins to explore the surrounding depths more. Its movements are slow but graceful, like a dance in absolute silence. And with each step, or rather, each swim, it learns more about its environment and itself. Imagine diving into the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches. There, a mysterious and silent world extends, inhabited by creatures that seem to come from another planet. And it is in this inhospitable and challenging environment that the ghost shark has found its home. From the moment it is born, the ghost shark is enveloped in darkness. Unlike surface predators that rely on sight to hunt and survive, the ghost shark cannot rely on light to guide it. Here, eyes do not see, but the body feels. And so, it has developed a series of extraordinary adaptations to thrive in this abyss of darkness. To begin with, the ghost shark's eyes are incredibly sensitive to the little light present in its environment. Contrary to what many might think, the absolute darkness of the deep sea is not completely without light. Small organisms, such as some species of fish and squid, produce their own light through a phenomenon called bioluminescence. These faint glows are like tiny beacons in the dark expanse, and the ghost shark's eyes are tuned to detect even the smallest flashes. Its vision, adapted to amplify light, helps it locate prey and identify subtle movements around it. But vision is only a small part of this deep-sea predator's sensory arsenal. The true secret of the ghost shark lies in its ability to sense the world around it, even without seeing it. It possesses ultra-sensitive sensory organs called ampullae of Lorenzini, scattered across its head and snout. These organs, which look like tiny pores, can detect the electric fields generated by the muscle movements of prey, even those buried in the sand or swimming meters away. It is almost as if it has a sixth sense, capable of perceiving the environment in a way that we humans can barely imagine. Imagine this. In the dark depths, where everything is silence and mystery, the ghost shark moves slowly, almost like a shadow. It doesn't need to see its prey to know it's there. It senses, through these electrical sensors, the slightest vibration or heartbeat of a fish or crustacean hiding on the ocean floor. And, when the moment is right, it strikes with precision, guided by these sharp senses. This ability to navigate in the dark is what makes the ghost shark an exceptional survivor. The ocean floor is a dangerous and relentless place, where resources are scarce and conditions are extreme. Many animals that live in these depths have developed strange and wonderful adaptations, but few have adapted as well as the ghost shark. In addition to its sensitive eyes and electrical sensors, it also has thin, delicate skin that is extremely sensitive to water currents. The water around it is like air to us. Any movement, any change in pressure, can be sensed by this sensitive layer of skin. This helps the shark orient itself and identify subtle changes in the environment, such as the approach of prey or a larger predator. But the adaptations don't stop there. The ghost shark's slender and flexible body is perfect for moving with agility in the dense, high-pressure waters of the depths. Its swimming is almost ethereal, as if it were floating rather than swimming. This smooth, silent movement not only conserves energy, but also prevents it from being detected by other predators. Being stealthy is an essential skill when living in a place where being seen can mean the difference between life and death. With all these adaptations, the ghost shark is able to hunt, move, and survive in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. It is a true marvel of evolution, shaped over millions of years to become a master of the depths. Even without sunlight, it has found a way to thrive, navigating a world that remains, for many of us, a great mystery. Imagine being in the silent depths of the ocean, where time seems to pass more slowly and sound doesn't travel with the same intensity. In this dark and mysterious environment, a shadow glides through the water without causing any disturbance, almost as if it were floating in a vacuum. This is the ghost shark, a master of silent movement, moving with an almost supernatural grace. Since its birth in the depths, the ghost shark has developed a rare and unique skill in the animal kingdom, swimming unnoticed. Unlike surface sharks, which sometimes cut through the water with speed and aggression, the ghost shark opts for a much more subtle approach. Its movements are smooth, almost imperceptible, as if it were gliding through the environment rather than swimming. This is not just a matter of style, it is a survival strategy. The ghost shark's silent swimming starts with its elongated tail and slender body. Instead of beating its tail forcefully, it makes light, continuous movements, creating minimal disturbance in the surrounding water. This way, it advances efficiently without alerting potential prey or predators. It's as if the ocean itself embraces it, allowing it to blend with the water currents without leaving traces. But how does it do this? The answer lies in the way its body has been sculpted by evolution. Its smooth, scale-less skin reduces friction with the water, allowing it to move with minimal resistance. Its pelvic and dorsal fins are thin and flexible, serving as delicate rudders that adjust its direction with precision without creating turbulence. It's a predator that lives on tiptoe, approaching its prey without raising suspicion. This ghostly swimming style is not only beautiful to see, it is lethally effective. In the depths of the ocean, where every drop of energy counts and food is scarce, being able to approach prey without being detected can mean the difference between life and death. While other predators may have to actively chase their prey, expending large amounts of energy, the ghost shark prefers an ambush approach. It approaches slowly, quietly, and when it is close enough, it strikes with surprising speed, catching its prey completely off guard. This silent tactic also protects it from larger predators. By moving so smoothly, the ghost shark rarely draws the attention of larger creatures that might see it as an easy snack. In an environment where being discreet is crucial for survival, this ghost-like swimming ability gives it an advantage. Scientists who have had the rare opportunity to observe the ghost shark in action have been impressed by the elegance of its movement. On underwater cameras, it appears more like a shadow passing through the field of view than a creature of flesh and bone. This combination of stealth and precision sparks both curiosity and fear. After all, what else might be hidden in the depths, moving with the same silent dexterity? Additionally, the ghost shark possesses an incredible ability to adjust its buoyancy. Unlike fish that have a swim bladder, it controls its position in the water by adjusting the amount of oil in its liver. This allows it to float at different depths with minimal effort, conserving energy for hunting. Imagine how important this is in such a hostile environment, where every movement could cost survival. As it moves through the depths, the ghost shark seems to be in perfect harmony with its environment. It doesn't fight against the currents, but uses them to its advantage, gliding through them like a dancer following the rhythm of the music. For it, the ocean is both a home and an ally. It understands its nuances, and instead of trying to dominate it, it embraces it, moving with a silent and effective purpose. This almost supernatural movement, without abrupt motions, is one of the great mysteries of the ghost shark. How can such an effective creature be, at the same time, so imperceptible? This is the question that intrigues both scientists and adventurers who venture into the depths to learn more about these shadowy predators. The ghost shark shows us that, at the bottom of the sea, true power is not in brute strength but in discretion. And in this environment, where silence and patience are essential, it reigns supreme, moving with a quietness that gives it both the advantage of a predator and the protection of a creature that knows how to survive in the darkest and loneliest parts of the ocean. In the dark depths of the ocean, where sunlight does not penetrate and life seems to move at a slower pace, the search for food is a real challenge. The ghost shark, however, has adapted perfectly to this inhospitable environment, developing hunting strategies that are as stealthy as they are effective. Feeding on small fish and crustaceans, it has become a master of survival, even in a world where resources are extremely limited. In an ocean as vast and unpredictable as this, the first thing we need to understand about the ghost shark is that it does not waste energy. Every movement is calculated, every attack planned. Unlike surface predators, which can afford a long and aggressive chase, the ghost shark prefers a strategy of patience and precision. It hunts like a true strategist, using the environment to its advantage and waiting for the exact moment to strike. Its slender body, adapted for nearly imperceptible movement, is one of the great weapons it uses to approach its prey. In the depths, where visibility is low and darkness reigns, the ghost shark relies on senses other than sight to locate its prey. Its highly sensitive sensory organs, located in its head and snout, can detect the slightest movements in the water, such as the electrical impulses generated by other animals. It's as if it has a natural radar, guiding it to its next meal without needing to see clearly. When it is close enough to its prey, it prepares for the attack. But here comes one of its most fascinating features: its retractable jaws. Unlike many other sharks, the ghost shark has the unique ability to project its jaws outward from its head. Think of it as a trap that closes extremely quickly. Its jaws, hidden until the last second, are launched with impressive speed, capturing prey that might otherwise escape in such a vast environment. This retractable jaw is one of the keys to its survival. The ability to extend its jaws allows it to reach small, fast-moving fish and crustaceans that stand no chance against such a swift and precise strike. By the time the prey senses danger, it is already too late. The ghost shark captures it with lethal efficiency, closing its jaws like an invisible trap in the darkness. The limited food resources in the ocean depths make the ghost shark even more astute in its hunting tactics. Cannot afford to fail. The energy expended on each capture attempt needs to be compensated by success. Therefore, it does not attack at any moment. It patiently waits for the perfect time, using ocean currents to approach silently. And when its prey is within a short distance, it releases its jaws, catching it by surprise and securing its next meal. However, the prey that the ghost shark encounters in the depths also has its defenses. Many of the fish and crustaceans it hunts have body shapes that allow them to blend into the environment, either through dark colors that camouflage them in the darkness or through abilities such as bioluminescence, which can confuse or repel predators. But the ghost shark, with its extremely sharp senses, can overcome these defenses. It is not easily deceived and uses its patience as a weapon. In addition to its common prey, the ghost shark is also an opportunist. In such a hostile environment, no opportunity is wasted. If it finds the remains of dead animals, it will not hesitate to feed on them. This opportunistic behavior helps it survive in a habitat where food is scarce and where a meal can mean the difference between life and death. An interesting fact about the ghost shark is that, as impressive as its hunting strategy is, it does not need to eat as frequently as other predators. Its adaptations to the low-energy environment of the depths allow it to survive for long periods without eating. Its ability to conserve energy, hunting only when necessary, is further proof of its incredible efficiency as a predator. This ability to hunt and feed, even under such extreme conditions, makes the ghost shark a true marvel of evolution. It teaches us that, in challenging environments, patience, precision, and adaptation are the greatest weapons for survival. In the dark depths, where resources are limited and competition is fierce, the ghost shark stands out as one of the most skilled and ingenious predators nature has ever created. In the darkest and most mysterious depths of the oceans, where sunlight never reaches and the crushing pressure is constant, lives the enigmatic ghost shark. In this inhospitable and hostile environment, few animals dare to inhabit, and those that do have unique characteristics that make them true survivors. But in a place where resources are limited and life seems almost non-existent, how does this shark interact with the other inhabitants of the depths? It is precisely in this scenario that the ghost shark plays a fascinating role in the delicate balance of the food chain. The ocean floor is home to creatures as peculiar as they are fearsome, such as giant squid, strange abyssal fish, and beings that seem to have come straight out of a nightmare. The ghost shark, with its almost ethereal appearance and silent movement, coexists with these creatures in an environment where each being has its well-defined role. Life in the depths, though solitary and somewhat distant, depends on a silent interdependence, where even the rarest interactions can be the key to survival. One of the most impressive interactions the ghost shark can have is with the giant squid, legendary creatures that capture the imagination of many. Although it is rare to witness this encounter, scientists believe that these two giants of the depths coexist in a nearly indifferent manner. While the giant squid hunts its prey with powerful tentacles and sharp claws, the ghost shark remains discreet, using its silent movement and camouflaged body to avoid dangerous encounters. Although they may occasionally cross the same territory, the rule is clear: do not bother each other. Both are efficient hunters, and instead of competing, they prefer to go their separate ways without friction, as fighting between predators can be highly risky. Another deep-sea resident that shares the same habitat with the ghost shark is the abyssal fish, a peculiar creature that seems to have emerged from a science fiction movie. With long, luminous teeth, these frightening fish hunt their prey using bioluminescence to attract small organisms. The ghost shark, on the other hand, relies more on its sensory skills and retractable jaws to capture its prey. Unlike the abyssal fish, which uses light to lure food, the ghost shark prefers to remain in the shadows, ambushing its victims with precision and stealth. Although many might think that the depths are a constant arena of battles between predators, The truth is that the ghost shark and other deep-sea inhabitants do not frequently interact directly. This is because the ocean depths are vast, and unlike shallower areas, the density of life is much lower. Creatures, such as the ghost shark, rarely come face to face. And when it does happen, it is an extremely rare event, almost a spectacle for human eyes, although for them, it is just another day of survival. In addition to giant squids and abyssal fish, the ghost shark also interacts with a variety of smaller creatures, such as crustaceans and small fish, which play a crucial role in its diet. These small beings are often its prey, and the ghost shark depends on its sensory skills to hunt them. However, these smaller creatures also find ways to protect themselves, whether through camouflage or defense strategies, creating an environment of constant silent tension, where every animal is always on alert, whether to attack or to escape. In the deep sea, there is no waste. Life is balanced so precisely that even the remains of other dead animals can be an important food source. The ghost shark, for example, does not hesitate to take advantage of carcasses of other animals that may have died in battles, or simply succumbed to the extreme conditions of the environment. This makes it not only an efficient hunter but also an important piece in the recycling of resources in the depths, helping to maintain the ecological balance of the region. It is interesting to think that, although the ghost shark is a feared predator to its smaller prey, it is not at the absolute top of the food chain. There are larger and potentially more dangerous creatures that could, under certain circumstances, view the ghost shark as prey. This maintains a delicate balance and an almost respectful coexistence among the deep-sea beings. Each, with its unique adaptations, struggles to survive in an environment where weakness is not forgiven. Ultimately, the rarity of interactions between the ghost shark and other deep-sea inhabitants does not diminish the complexity of the relationships among these creatures. What seems like a solitary life to our eyes is, in fact, a subtle dance of hunters, prey, and survivors. All of them, in some way, rely on the fragile balance that exists in this remote and unexplored environment. And the ghost shark, with its silent movement and sharp hunting strategies, maintains its essential role in this underwater theater, where each encounter, even if brief, can mean the difference between life and death. In the dark depths of the ocean, where sunlight does not reach and the pressure is overwhelming, the ghost shark lives its mysterious life, largely hidden from human eyes. One of the most intriguing and least understood aspects of this fascinating animal is its reproductive cycle. Although scientists still know very little about this process, what is known so far paints a picture of a life full of challenges and secrets. It is believed that ghost shark reproduction is a long and challenging cycle, shaped by the extreme conditions of the ocean depths. Unlike many animals living in more accessible environments, these sharks inhabit areas so vast and desolate that finding a mate can be an almost impossible task. Imagine swimming in a vast expanse of dark water, without the help of light, with kilometers between you and the next shark of your species. This is the reality for the ghost shark. Encounters between males and females are rare, as both spend much of their lives wandering alone on the ocean floor, hunting in silence. When they finally meet, it is a rare and crucial event for the species' continuation. It is believed that, unlike many shark species that reproduce frequently, ghost sharks have a relatively spaced reproductive cycle, which means they reproduce only from time to time. This prolonged reproductive cycle means that the number of new ghost sharks in the depths is limited, making them even more mysterious and difficult to find. One of the most intriguing mysteries about ghost shark reproduction is the fact that scientists still do not know exactly how they mate. The environment in which they live makes direct observation difficult, and their solitary lifestyles render interactions between males and females nearly invisible to science. What is known is that, when mating occurs, the female deposits eggs in gelatinous capsules, a protective strategy against natural predators and the harsh conditions of the deep-sea environment. These capsules are left on the ocean floor, where they are hidden among crevices and rocks, patiently waiting for the right moment to release the young. The gelatinous capsule surrounding the ghost shark's eggs acts as a protective barrier, shielding the embryos from external environmental threats. Protected within this safety bubble, the young sharks can develop in peace, away from predators and the extreme conditions that prevail in the ocean depths. This development process can take months, or even years, before the young ghost shark is ready to emerge and begin its life in the dark depths. An interesting aspect of this reproductive cycle is that ghost sharks do not care for their young after the eggs hatch. Once the small ghost shark leaves the capsule, it is completely on its own, needing to defend itself and survive from the very first moment. Imagine this. You are born in one of the most inhospitable places on the planet, where there is almost no light, food is scarce, and predators lurk in every corner. And yet, you must learn to survive immediately. This is the reality for young ghost sharks. The life cycle of ghost sharks is therefore a constant struggle for survival. From the moment they are born, these animals face extreme challenges, and few manage to reach adulthood. Those who survive must continue navigating the dark waters, repeating the solitary and silent cycle of their predecessors. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding these sharks' reproductive cycle is the scarcity of information. Since these animals inhabit such remote and inaccessible areas, science is still trying to uncover the exact details of how reproduction occurs, how the sharks find each other in the vast depths, and how long the development of the young takes. What makes the ghost shark even more fascinating is the fact that, although we know so much about the oceans, these animals remain an enigma that is still being unraveled. Each new discovery about ghost sharks brings us closer to understanding how they survive and reproduce in one of the planet's most challenging environments. But until then, their lives and reproductive cycles remain shrouded in mystery, leaving scientists and animal enthusiasts wondering how these extraordinary beings continue to exist in the dark depths of the ocean. The story of the ghost shark shows us that even in the most remote and unexplored places on Earth, life finds a way. And although the mysteries surrounding their reproductive cycle remain, one thing is certain. These impressive creatures continue to fascinate and inspire our curiosity as they swim silently in the darkest depths, preserving secrets that, one day, we may come to uncover. In the mysterious and dark depths of the ocean, where sunlight never penetrates and the environment is so inhospitable that few living beings can survive, there exists a fascinating creature that has defied all odds: the ghost shark. The name alone suggests something ethereal, almost supernatural, but the real mystery lies in how this species survives in one of the most extreme and hostile environments on the planet. The ocean depths are not just dark, they are relentless. The pressure is crushing, temperatures are freezing, and resources are scarce. Yet, the ghost shark finds surprising ways to face these challenges and thrive. The first major barrier this animal faces is the crushing pressure of the depths. In the ocean's deepest layers, the pressure is so intense that a human would be instantly crushed if they attempted to descend without protection. For the ghost shark, however, this pressure is a part of daily life. Its body is uniquely designed to handle these conditions. It has a skeletal structure that is lighter and more flexible than that of many other sharks, allowing it to move easily and withstand the pressure without being affected. This lightness also aids its smooth and silent swimming, enabling it to glide through the ocean like a shadow, nearly imperceptible to its prey and potential predators. But it is not just the pressure that makes life in the depths challenging. Extreme cold is another obstacle that few creatures manage to overcome. The water temperature in the deep ocean can drop below freezing, but the ghost shark has incredible adaptations that help it stay active and functional, even in these icy conditions. Its body has a much slower metabolism compared to animals living closer to the surface, meaning it consumes less energy and can survive for long periods on minimal food. Additionally, its internal organs are capable of functioning at low temperatures, allowing it to continue hunting and moving in waters that would freeze almost any other form of life. Another challenge that the ghost shark faces is the scarcity of food. In the depths, there are far fewer prey available compared to shallower waters. To cope with this, the ghost shark has developed hunting strategies that make the most of the limited resources it encounters. It is a patient and efficient hunter, with an incredible ability to detect prey from considerable distances. Its jaws are retractable, allowing it to capture small fish and crustaceans quickly and precisely. And although feeding opportunities are rare, its efficiency in hunting ensures its survival. Another fascinating adaptation of the ghost shark is its vision. In the dark environment it inhabits, sunlight is completely non-existent. How does it manage to move, hunt, and survive in a place where most animals would be blind? The answer lies in its highly adapted eyes. The ghost shark has large eyes that are extremely sensitive to light, capturing even the faintest traces of bioluminescence, a natural glow produced by some organisms in the depths. This gives it a significant advantage in identifying prey and predators in an almost completely dark environment. Additionally, it possesses special sensory organs called ampullae of Lorenzini, which can detect electrical signals emitted by other living beings. This means that even in total darkness, the ghost shark can sense the presence of other animals around it. However, living in an extreme environment demands more than just physical abilities. The ghost shark is also a master at conserving energy. As resources are scarce and conditions are so harsh, it has learned to save every movement to avoid wasting the little energy it consumes. Its swimming is slow and almost ghostly, and it rarely hurries. This allows it to navigate the vast and desolate depths without expending much energy, waiting patiently for the right moment to strike its prey. In addition to these incredible adaptations, the ghost shark also benefits from its solitary behavior. Unlike many other species that rely on groups to survive, it thrives alone. This means it does not have to compete for scarce resources with other members of its species, and its solitary lifestyle protects it from potential confrontations. In the depths, where finding food is a constant battle, this independence is a significant advantage. Life in the deep ocean is a continuous struggle against an environment that seems designed to destroy any form of life. But the ghost shark, with its remarkable evolutionary adaptations and unique survival strategies, demonstrates how nature can shape living beings in extraordinary ways. Every aspect of its body and behavior is fine-tuned to face the relentless challenges of the depths, making it a true survivor of the dark and icy waters. Thus, when we look at the ghost shark, we see not only an enigmatic creature, but also an inspiring example of life's adaptability. It survives, silent and invisible, in the most inhospitable depths of the planet, navigating dangers with an almost supernatural grace. And even as the depths continue to challenge the limits of life, the ghost shark remains a testament to the fact that, even in the most extreme places, nature finds a way to flourish. In the vast and mysterious world of the deep ocean, where light never reaches and the cold is nearly unbearable, ghost sharks play a crucial role that goes far beyond their enigmatic appearance. These stealthy, almost ghostly predators are not only survivors of extreme conditions, but also key players in a delicate ecological balance that maintains the health and functioning of the marine ecosystem. The impact they have on the ocean floor, despite their elusive nature and limited visibility, is essential for the maintenance of marine life. Imagine, for a moment, the ocean floor as a gigantic and complex clock, where each gear and piece must function perfectly for the system to run smoothly. Ghost sharks are like the invisible and often underestimated mechanisms that keep this clock running. They are top predators in their habitat, meaning they play a fundamental role in regulating the populations of other species. Their presence is crucial to prevent some species from becoming overly numerous, which could lead to an imbalance in the ecosystem. These sharks have a diet primarily consisting of small fish and crustaceans, creatures that are often numerous in the depths. By controlling the population of these prey, ghost sharks help prevent overpopulation, which could lead to excessive competition for food resources among species. Without this regulation, some species might become dominant, harming the diversity and overall health of the marine ecosystem. Additionally, ghost sharks play an important role in nutrient cycling. When they capture and consume their prey, they help recycle essential nutrients that are fundamental for the growth and survival of other marine life forms. Their waste, released in the depths, contains nutrients that serve as food for microorganisms and small organisms, contributing to the nutrient cycle that sustains marine life. This cycle is vital for the health of the ecosystem as it ensures that nutrients are continually recycled and reused. Even though the presence of ghost sharks is rare and their lives are shrouded in mystery, scientists have observed that these creatures help maintain diversity on the ocean floor. Diversity is an indicator of a healthy ecosystem, and the presence of these sharks contributes to maintaining the complexity and balance of marine communities. If ghost sharks were removed from their habitat, it could trigger a series of changes in the ecosystem, affecting not only the species they prey on, but also all other forms of life that depend on these organisms for their survival. Moreover, the absence of these sharks could have a domino effect on other species. For example, if they were not there to control the population of certain fish or crustaceans, these prey could proliferate uncontrollably, leading to a shortage of food resources for other species. This imbalance could affect the entire food chain and harm the overall health of the marine ecosystem. Ghost sharks, with their unique ability to adapt to extreme conditions and their efficient hunting strategies, are true guardians of the ocean floor. They ensure that the marine ecosystem operates harmoniously and balanced, playing a vital role that often goes unnoticed due to their elusive nature. Each of these sharks is a key piece in the complex puzzle of marine life, ensuring that the health and diversity of the ocean's depths are maintained. Therefore, when considering the life of these ghost sharks and the role they play, it is important to recognize the significance of their preservation. Even though they are poorly understood and difficult to study, their presence is a reminder of how every creature, no matter how small or hidden, has a significant impact on the balance of our planet. Ghost sharks are undoubtedly one of the many ocean mysteries that continue to fascinate and teach us about the complexity and wonder of the marine world. The story of the ghost sharks reveals the incredible complexity and fragility of marine ecosystems. These enigmatic predators, with their life in the depths and their vital role in maintaining ecological balance, are a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of all forms of life on our planet. Their presence and behavior help maintain the health and diversity of the ocean's depths, playing a crucial role that often goes unnoticed. If you found this exploration fascinating and want to learn more about the mysteries and wonders of the marine world, subscribe to our channel. Join us to discover more incredible stories and curiosities that reveal the beauty and complexity of life in the ocean. Don't miss the upcoming adventures and help spread knowledge and conservation of our seas. Until next time.